Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have another pick a card reading for you, and today's video is all about the month of July, what you need to know in the month of July, what's coming for you in the month of July, and these are the 4 groups. So if you've never done a pick a card reading before, what you need to do to pick your group is take a few deep breaths, get yourself in a really relaxed state, and pick either group 1, which is this one, group 2, group 3, or group 4. Now, whichever you're drawn to, whichever pile you're drawn to, go with that. So here we go, group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. These are the 4 cards. So without further ado, let's jump into this reading and see what's coming for you in the month of July. Hi group number 1, and welcome to your reading. You chose the electroplated quartz. How stunning, I just love this so much. So let's see what the month of July has in store for you, the messages that are for you, and what you kind of need to know for the month of July and where it's going. So let's just jump straight in. So firstly, you have awareness. So with this, I feel that you're becoming more spiritually awakened and aware in your life in July. I feel that you're becoming more understanding that how connected we all are, and that we are one. We are one, and you know, the connection with the universe. And I think you're going to have more connection with the universe, more connection with your spirituality in July. And I think that's what the universe wants you to know, is kind of be aware, and be aware of situations in your life as well, but we'll find out further as we go into the reading. So here you have triumphant success. So what I see in triumphant success is something amazing is going to happen. Something that you've been working towards is going to be super successul, and you're aware of it. I feel that will come because you're becoming more spiritual. So this success is coming, and this triumphant success in one aspect of your life is coming because you've become more aware of yourself and more self-aware. So now you have the sacrifice card. Now what I feel with this is that in July, maybe you need to sacrifice something to have this triumphant success. You've got the awareness that success is coming, but I feel like there'll be something that you feel you need to sacrifice in order to move forward, in order to have like some fulfillment in your life. Feel that July is going to be successful for you, but there are going to be some sacrifices. And you've got material harvest. So with this, success is going to bring material things to you. You're going to feel really fulfilled in material wealth, and you are going to have a lot come to you. You are going to be able to afford things that perhaps you haven't been able to. Maybe you've had to sacrifice through the last few months, and you've felt like you've had to sacrifice stuff that you didn't want to, but it's all paid off because now you can afford to do the things that you want. You can buy the things that you need for your home, for yourself. And yeah, I think, you know, it's going to be a successful time for you. It's going to be like a fresh kind of energy. And you've got rejoice and celebration. So I feel that this time for you is going to be super, super good. So July is going to be so much more better than the other months have been for you. I feel that this is a time in which you're kind of like celebrating, letting go, feeling good, having some good energies around you. So I feel that you may have sacrificed something, or you may need to sacrifice something. But if you've already felt like you've been sacrificing a lot lately, know that that is no longer, and that sacrifice has achieved goodness because you've now got material harvest and you're rejoicing in celebration. You are feeling good at this time. You are enjoying your time in July. You are living your life in July. I think, you know, things are kind of settling down for you in July in a good way, and you're feeling kind of like the things you've been working towards are kind of giving you some rewards. So you've got the success in what you were doing, and you're being rewarded for that, and you can celebrate this situation. And the mermaid card, you got communication. So you've got communication and you've got gentleness. So with these cards, I see that you are going to have a lot more communication with people in July. You're going to be connecting with people that you haven't perhaps been able to connect with, but also I feel like if there's something that needs to be said, it needs to be said. You need to say it. You need to communicate how you feel, you know, in life in general, but with gentleness, with, you know, have that gentleness about you when you're going about communicating. Be aware of what you're saying. Have that awareness when you're talking to people and it's like spreading knowledge or joy. have that awareness, because when you're communicating with people, be gentle, and people are going to be gentle around you and going to be communicating with you more. So kind of give that energy back. The energy you give out is the energy that you receive back. So this is a really good reading so far, guys. Like, July is going to be a lot more abundant for you than the other months have been so far. And that is really, really good news for you. I hope you can see my cards okay, but if not, I hope my descriptions are good for you. Think of gentleness as well. It's kind of like being kind to yourself at this time. You need to be a little kinder to yourself, because all this good stuff's happening. You just need to be kind and gentle and just good to yourself. Yay! So the angel card you got is Omega, and it says, victory, your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. So I feel that these two cards go together super well. Triumphant success and Omega, because you know, success is coming. The victory is coming. You're at that point where you're like, the wheels are in motion. Everything's coming to you. You're being really abundant. Everything you've sacrificed, everything you've let go of, all the things you've become aware of in your life are rewarding you. You've just got to keep going, because you're going to have a celebration. You're going to feel good at this time because it's coming, but you just don't give up. Like, victory is coming, triumphant success is coming, material harvest is coming. You're going to celebrate. I feel like this is coming around about saying you have done the sacrificing, and it's now coming into fruition because of your self-awareness. Sometimes you get more of a story once more cards come out. So you got this energy card, and it says woman holding a heart. I feel that you kind of can let love in as well at this time. Like, you may be holding a heart, you may be holding on to love, and there's some nice love energy with this reading as well. So, you know, your career and everything like that is really in a great place, but also, you know, use your heart, go from your heart, and when you follow your heart, all the other stuff happens, all the material harvest happens, all the celebration happens, all the love happens. When you work from your heart, all the other heart stuff will happen. So that's super, super good, guys. Like, I just think you are on a roll. That's how I feel. Like, right now in your life, you are on a roll. You are living the life that you should be living, and the month of July is a really, really positive one. I think all the hard work that you've put in is going to pay off. So you got star bathing from the star seeds, and it says here light body, crystal grid, transmission and activation. So I think with this, connecting with your soul a bit more, really connect with your soul, because you have this awareness card. So, you know, you could be go, you're like in your head a lot, and that is really all this stuff is paying off, but it's good to also connect with your light being as well, like your light body, connect with the stars, like get out and see the stars. And at this time, you may be feeling that you kind of want to really activate your spirituality at this time. So maybe you're kind of diving into spirituality a little bit more, and I think that's super important for you to know that that's a great thing. Like, get out under the stars and just absorb that gorgeous energy. Maybe do some stargazing in the month of July. It's like a new hobby. Maybe like do some stargazing and, you know, activating that, your light energy body, activating the your spiritual side. As you know, all this other stuff is coming, like it's really soon. Yes, so I feel that it will be really great for you in July to create a really spiritual space, because you have here for your self-care card, it says make an altar. And with this, I feel that once you have this spiritual space, a space where you can kind of unwind, I feel that will be really important for you to have a space for you to unwind, because I feel that you're very career driven right now, and that is absolutely amazing. You get all the success that you need from this situation, and it's all being really positive and it's making you feel really good. But I think it'll be super important for you to have like a spiritual time, spiritual practice, and some spiritual space, like an area in which you meditate, an area where you can kind of center yourself, so you can work more from your heart. So it says here, a woman holding a heart, so you can work more from that space of your heart. And I think, you know, this is a really good time for you, but remember to be kind to yourself. And I think it's super important for you to have communication. I feel like you are going to be able to communicate with more people, see more people, have some more fun in July. You're going to be, I feel like July is going to be a really powerful month for you, and it may be something that, you know, you look back on as a good time. I feel like July is going to be like a really good time for you, spiritually and career-wise, just in general. I feel like it's going to be one to remember. So from the Gabby Bernstein deck, the affirmation of, there is a stream of love supporting my dreams. So here, I feel like you love what you do. You absolutely love what you do, and it's really paying off, guys, in July. So just know there's always a stream of love to you, supporting your dreams. When you trust in that love and trust in the heart space, that it will all come into fruition. It's all going to be amazing, and I'm just super happy, you guys. Like, I feel that you're going to feel good in July. You are going to feel really determined and kind of like, yes, this is happening. So yeah, I just feel really excited for you, like buzzy, like yay. The sacrifices are paying off, and the hard work is paying off, and you're going to get that kind of like what you've kind of dreamt of. Just keep going, keep up the good work. Don't like think, oh, but I don't think you will. I feel like you're really determined. So that was your reading for July. I hope that was helpful and gave you some insights. Let me know in the comments below how this felt for you and if it resonated. So I'm sending you so much love, and I will speak to you next time. Hi, group number 2, and welcome to your reading for the month of July. Let's see what the universe has to say for you. You chose the Aura Quartz, the Angel Aura Quartz, and it's just so cute. I think it's so pretty. So your first card for July is Stand Your Ground. So I feel that in July you'll be going through a time where you really stand in your power, and you need that reminder right now. That'll be really helpful for you to always stand in your power, to kind of stand for what you believe in. In July, I feel like you're going to kind of really like have your strong opinions with certain things in the world and within your life, that you kind of like are going to stand your ground and be like, no, this is what's right, this is not what's right. I'm going to go with my heart, and I'm going to follow what is right. Let's see what there's more cards. Okay, so I feel like this is a spiritual thing. So you've got wisdom. So number 7, I always go with that because that's a spiritual number. So stand your ground, and then your second card is wisdom. So I feel like you've come into some wisdom lately in July, and you've come into some ideas and some beliefs, maybe some new beliefs that you want to share with people, and they maybe don't want to listen, but you kind of like stand in your ground and like, no, this is kind of what I believe in, this is true. And you know, you are going to gain new wisdom, and that's going to really affect your life, but in a good way, because wisdom is always good, and it may just be like on a spiritual level. And knowledge is key, and learning is key, and having new understandings of things maybe that we didn't see before. So I feel that you're going to sort of see the world in a bit of a different way, and it may kind of surprise you. But there's going to be a bit of temptation in July, guys. Like, so feel that you're going to go through this like spiritual time, but at the same time, I feel like there's some temptations there. There could be temptations with, it could be things like maybe bad food, it could be alcohol, it could be toxic people, it could be toxic relationships, exes. So maybe there may be some temptation there to do something that isn't in your highest good, but know that. And obviously you can change that, but know that you may have some temptation in your life. You may feel drawn to certain people that may not be in your highest interests. But you know, because you have this wisdom card, you know what's really true, and you need to stand your ground. If this person comes into your life who tempts you, who may be an ex, or even if it's kind of like bad food, being tied to a situation, it could be alcohol, then just stand your ground with it and be like, I don't want this in my life, okay? I'm going forward. Like, I've got this newfound wisdom, and I know kind of what I want my life to look like. Okay, you have accelerated motion. So in the month of July, I see things moving fast for you. I think time's going to feel like it's going really fast. And you may be feeling like, where's the time going at this time in your life? And I feel like this knowledge that you've gained in July is going to really push you in a different direction in a way. It's going to give you some motion towards something else. So your final card of these cards is emotional withdrawal. So I feel that with this little spread here, I feel that you're going to pull away from something. You're going to feel a little withdrawn because you're not feeling understood. You may feel really quite misunderstood at the moment in July, but you've got this wisdom, so just keep with that and things will be okay. But know that this temptation may be coming into your life. Maybe you need to not feel the temptation or kind of change this outcome, because this can happen. But remember, we always have free will. We always have free will with a reading. So this is what would be happening in your timeline as you're watching it now, but you can change that. And if you feel withdrawn from someone, or you just feel emotionally withdrawn from people in general right now, know that it may be a fast feeling, that you may suddenly feel really emotionally withdrawn in July, like you don't want to love at the moment. You don't really know what's happening and what kind of how you feel about things, because things are changing around you at an accelerated rate, and you just think, oh, because you're emotionally withdrawn, you may think, oh, well, I might as well give in to these temptations. But I mean, that is obviously all up to you, but I feel like standing your ground and not giving in is really key here. So you have the friendship card. So I feel like in the month of July, although you're feeling this way, emotionally withdrawn, I feel that you've got some really great friends around you, and you may have new friendships come into your life with this newfound wisdom that you have. Stand your ground with the temptation, guys, and you're going to have new friendships come into your life, or you may be able to connect with your friends. If you're feeling emotionally withdrawn in your life, please try and connect with a friend, speak to a friend, reach out to a friend. But I also feel like you may be able to see your friends more. I mean, we're in a time, if you're watching this in real time, we're in a time of, Corona time, where we haven't been able to see people. So I feel that connecting with your friends is so important to you, because maybe you've felt emotionally withdrawn, but then once you've felt that, you're going to then be able to see your friends again. And there's going to be a lot of contemplation going on in July, guys. You're going to be thinking of how you want your life to look and what you want to do with your life. You kind of think, is this what I want anymore? And it could be easy for you to turn to something in the past that is a bit toxic. People, food, substances, situations. It could be so many different things, but something that's temptation that isn't necessarily in your highest good. But you do a lot of contemplating, a lot of trying to understand kind of what you want, and that may be why you're a bit emotionally withdrawn. So you may be thinking, oh, I don't even know anymore, like all these people may be different around me, I'm not sure what I want, but I have all this new wisdom and people aren't understanding my point of view right now, and I'm a bit confused. But know that this is all going to happen, because you've got that accelerated motion as well, guys. I feel like this is all going to happen more like the start of July, because it's like fast, this is happening quick. And I feel that, let's see what the next card. So you've got anxiety, okay. So the energy card you've got is anxiety. So I feel that you are so confused right now, and you don't know what to do. You don't know if the people around you are great for you. You want to stand your ground in the situation, but you've got anxiety about it. You've got anxiety to say to someone, oh, this isn't right for me, or there's so many things you could be contemplating right now, guys, that it could be a friendship. It could even, I think it's good to reach out from your friends, and you may, that looking at the cards further, you may even be withdrawn from a certain friendship group, or you feel like you're not on the same level as a friendship group anymore. Maybe you've changed, you've got newfound wisdom, and you're contemplating whether that's right for you. So you're withdrawing, but it's giving you anxiety because you do care about these people in your life. But you're just so surprised at how you're feeling. You've got Celeste Angel card. And it says, a happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So I feel that you may have a new job lined up, a new home, you may be moving, you may be moving far away, you may be, just life might be changing. So this will be a positive. So although all of this, in the month of July, you may be moving, you may be getting a new job, you may have a new career, but know that this is a positive thing. You may even have been unemployed for a while and you've got a new job, but know that this positive new energy is going to be a good thing for your life in July. In July, it's going to be really good that you're getting this new job. So despite all these other feelings, I feel that something else is going to happen that's going to kind of give you some good energy. Okay, and then the other angel card you got is patience. And it says, now is the time to learn, study and gather information. Enjoy being a student because in the future you will synthesize your knowledge into action. So what I see here with this card is in the month of July you're going to gain new wisdom and new knowledge. So these two cards are very appropriate together. So you've got that newfound wisdom over life, how you see the world, but kind of have patience because you're learning about all these things. But these things that may not be at your career right now, because you've got this new career coming in, but this could also be this at some point. This is all going to happen quick, I feel, with this part as well, because like I said, I feel like the accelerated motion means it's going to happen soon, but I feel that with this side of things, this is going to happen quite fast as well. So, but be patient with yourself. It's time to learn and study, and that's super interesting because I feel that you've maybe got a bit of worry about all of that stuff in your life in July. Like, it's kind of new for you, so it's like you don't know where to put this energy. You're a bit confused as to all this new information that you're being given, but you're kind of being drawn to learn. So if you want to learn, guys, that's super important that you do. And it's not a bad thing to be learning new things. I feel like right now we're in a time where a lot of people are changing and a lot of us are developing and growing and being more awakened, and I feel that's probably what's happening with you. You're awakening more to the reality of the world, and I think that wisdom can it's probably scared some people in your circle in a way, because they're just like, oh no, that's not how I see things. You just don't vibe with that energy anymore. So I think the more you learn, the more you can kind of stand your ground and be like, no, this is what I think, this is right, but I'm going to follow it anyway, even if you don't agree. This is my time, this is my life, and this is what I'm going to do with it. But it's important to take that time to study, to learn the information with whatever it is. Okay, you've got a card here. It says spend time with friends, and you got the friendship card. So like I said, this could be because some people in your life do not understand, and they could be friends that you're moving away from. But also with this confirmation of spend time with friends, I feel that there's a lot of people in your life that are good for you, that you need to spend some time with them, because we've been withdrawing with this emotional withdrawal card. You're withdrawing from a lot of people because of how you feel in the world right now, and maybe because you've been tempted to get back into an old situation, then that's not good for you. But I feel like because you've got this newfound wisdom, in a way you're kind of trying to hide it with this temptation. So I think it's important for you to spend time with like-minded people, your friends. And if you're not vibing with certain people, maybe not them, maybe they're the people that you've got anxiety about and that you're being withdrawn from. But spend time with friends that you know are going to make you feel good, and just have that connection. I feel like you are going to spend a lot of time with some good people, but I think there's that anxiety there of like, who can I spend time with, who do I trust? So be aware of that. You see, the month of July is a little bit of a up and down one for you, if I'm completely honest, but I think it's really important for you to spend time with people, spend time with friends, and just contemplate on what you want. Obviously it says here about a new job and learning and contemplation, so kind of contemplate and wisdom as well, and that goes with learning. So kind of go with the contemplate on what you want, that's what it's saying, and you could have a happy new career and positive time, and just spend some time with your friends. And if you are like outgrowing some people, that's not always a bad thing. Oh, I think you got two cards here. Okay, this is so crazy, guys. So you got the universe works fast when I'm having fun. So you've got accelerated motion there. So if we're kind of like now putting all the pieces together, you've got that, and you've obviously got 3 friendship cards. Well, you've got 2 friendship cards, but I put that with friendship. Because when you're around people that you feel good around, you have fun. And when you have fun and you're in a high vibrational state, the things that you want to come into your life will come into your life and manifest. So the universe works fast when I'm having fun goes with accelerated motion. So the good things, like the the learning, the new house or the new career, the new job, the contemplating on what you want, and the new wisdom you've gained. That's gonna like accelerate it. Like when you're having fun, having time with your friends, people who get you. You also got I choose to learn through love. So you've got a lot of learning cards here, like the wisdom, the patience card was about learning, contemplation, the new career, new home. So when you choose love, more good things will happen. When you have fun, things work fast. So know that this is I really feel like this is a bit like a bit of an emotional roller coaster of a month for you, but it's a good one as well, because I feel like you're getting rid of what you don't need in your life. You're going to feel a bit of anxiety and have a bit of emotional withdrawal from people, but it may be because you've had this temptation and you're really tempted to do things that probably aren't in your best interest. When you move away from that and you choose love, that's when things will start to be more positive. And this is all going to happen fast. So don't think, oh, I'm going to feel really anxious in July, or I'm going to feel really emotionally withdrawn, and I'm going to be tempted to go back to an ex, or eat loads of rubbish, or drink loads of alcohol, or feel tied to a toxic situation. Don't think that at all. Just know this is going to happen really rapidly, and let's see the energy for the outcome. So the last card, which I asked for an outcome for all of this, is the 5th chakra, Archangel Gabriel. And with this is the throat chakra. So this is, you're going to be speaking your mind and standing your ground in the month of July. You're going to be speaking your truth, being true to you, and just not being apologetic for it. It may cause some anxiety, but it's going to be worth it. So know that when you stand your ground, step into your power and speak your truth, it's all going to be good in the end. It just may be a bit of a whirlwind, but it's all going to be fine. But it's just a interesting month. But make sure you spend some time with friends and live through love. But I hope you enjoyed that reading and that it gave you some insights. Remember, you always have free will, so you can always change whatever you don't want. And leave me a comment below, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll speak to you next time. Bye guys. Hi group 3, and welcome to your reading. You chose the amethyst, gorgeous crystal, and let's see what the month of July has in store for you. So your first card is financial and material changes. So I feel that in July you're going to come into, maybe it's going to be more work for you, and that you're going to be more abundant with your life. Things are going to change. I feel that it's in a positive way. But that is down to kind of the way you are. It could be positive, but it could obviously be losses. But I feel that majority of you, this is going to be, you're going to have more abundance in your life, because I feel like work's going to be a little bit more, consistent in July. So funny, the other group got this. So you've got triumphant success. So I feel like this is going to be a really successful month, which confirms the first card. So basically, I think you are going to have so much more money come in. You're going to be able to buy the things that you want, because in the month of July, you are going to be abundantly blessed with work. Your work is going to be successful, and you're going to feel successful within that. And this is going to bring you hope. So you're going to feel really hopeful in July, and really at ease, because you're going to feel like, all these other months has been a little bit harder. Month of July is going to bring that light at the end of the tunnel that you've been hoping for, and that hope and those wishes are coming true, because these other cards are saying so, So know that you're going to feel hopeful, you're going to feel good, and with that you're going to build a firm foundation. So your home life is going to be more stable. You're going to feel quite stable in July. You're going to feel quite together, and you're going to feel grounded. You're going to feel some grounded energy. Your home life's going to be more grounded and settled, because you've got I feel like with work and stuff, it will make you feel so much more at ease, and will just make you feel like, yes, the hard work that you do is paying off. So you've also got the authority card, and what I see in with this is that you need to there may be an authoritative figure that you will come in contact with in July, or you are authority. You may be a boss, you may be you know, a person whose career is in an authoritative position, but it could also mean that you may need to stand in your ground, need to stand your power and be quite authoritative in your life in July. You may need to take a bit more control of your life in July, and I feel that you will take control. That feels like it's a very solid energy with you right now in July. And you got the friendship card, so the other group got this one as well. Like, literally feel like a lot of you guys will have this card, because the friendship mermaid card, because I feel that a lot of us are going to be able to see our friends more. We're all going to communicate with our friends more, and this is going to bring so much joy to you. You're going to feel really good. I feel like July is going to be a really good month for you, financially, work-wise, and just to see your friends again and to communicate. And you've got communication, as I said, that the other mermaid card is communication. So you're going to have great communication in July, and just remember to use your voice in July. Kind of like, just make sure you communicate as much as you can what you want in life, who you want to see in your life. Just make sure you make that communication. And I feel that in July you're going to have some great communications, and it's just going to feel good. You're going to be able to, although you're working more, you're still going to have time to see your friends. It's a really good time for you. Starseed card you got is big picture thinking, and it says here, Pleiadian energy, visionary, inspired ideas. So I feel like that goes with triumphant success, and I feel like your ideas are coming into fruition and that your ideas are worthy. You just need to be authoritative with your ideas. Think of the big picture, like your life plan. Maybe make some goals in July. I feel that that's what you're going to be doing. You're going to be making some goals and what you want in life, and you're going to feel inspired. You're going to feel inspired to create new things and have an idea of what you want to happen in your life in July. And I think, this is going to be a time in your life, a turning point, where you're like, okay, where do I want to go next? What's my next goal? What's my next achievement that I'm going to achieve? And then you'll go from there. And then you also got the cosmic heart, and it says, devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. You're going to be really devoted to those in your life. You are going to show dedication to your life, and you're going to be really like, you know what you want, you know who you want in your life, and you're going to feel really connected with your heart, and you're just going to feel really quite blessed in July. I feel that those around you are going to make you feel good. You're going to make yourself feel good. And I really still feel like there's some really solid energy here. Some really strong, like, you know what you want. You know who you are in July. You feel that, wow, everything's kind of good right now. And you got strategy. I'm never going to say this word. You've got strategy. So you just need to make a plan. So with the big picture thinking, I think all of this is working, but in July you're going to come up with a plan for a new idea. I feel like there's a new idea within your life that you're going to have, and you need to strategize how you're going to do it. I think it will be really, really good for you to like maybe do some writing down of what you want, some goal setting, some planning. I mean, the big picture thinking, we said that already. But I just think you're gonna maybe manifest some things into your life with this hope. You know that you're gonna be able to achieve what you set out to, and I think that you're just gonna be really kind of an action plan, put an action plan in place for something in July. And you've got Archangel Michael, and it says, I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. Just dropped the card. Yeah, amazing, guys. This month is going to be a big one for you. You are going to kind of know what you want, know where you want to go forward, and call in the help of Archangel Michael if you need some extra guidance, if you need that extra support, an extra love, an extra kind of encouragement and courage to move forward with your life purpose. Because I feel that you're doing it already, but you're kind of, I feel like you're doing really well. Money's coming in, you've got those firm foundations, triumphant success, you're authoritative with it, but you're going to move to the next level. You're then going to think, okay, what can I do now? Where can I expand this energy? Where can I grow with this? So I think that's super important to be mindful of. That's super important to be mindful of, kind of just that your divine purpose is going to come to you. And although you may need to strategize, you may need to kind of really think of the big picture, it's going to happen. And in July, I think it's guiding you that way. So the self-care card I picked for you is hydrate. So with this, it's just a reminder for you in the month of July to keep those liquids coming to you guys. Like, hydrate your body, because it's good for your body, it's good for your skin, it's good for everything, it's good for your mind. And I think it's just a reminder for you to make sure you're hydrated, because I feel that you're really busy. I think you're really busy, and I think what you need to do is make sure you keep hydrated, keep looking after yourself as well, because you're so excited about all these good things, you're strategizing, you're thinking of the big picture, you're like, yes, I know what I want now, this is solid as a rock, I'm determined. But at the same time, just make sure you hydrate and make sure that is all sorted. So I think this is a great reading for you guys. I think that's a great note to end it on. I think that you just are on the right track. It's going to be a fulfilling month. I'm excited for you. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated in some way, and I'll get back to you. But please give this a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, so I'll make more of these videos, and I'll speak to you next time. Thanks guys. Hi group number 4, and welcome to your reading. You chose the beautiful rose quartz. Now let's see what the month of July has in store for you. So the first card you got is truth. So with the truth card, I feel like in the month of July, you're going to have some truth either come out to light, something's going to come to light to you, or you're going to learn something new that you think, oh, okay, this is the truth in the world. But it could also just mean like your truth. You may stand in your truth and be the true you. So in July, love begins. Okay, so you could have a new romantic partner in July. Someone may be coming into your life in July, and you know, when you follow your truth, this may come. So I feel like it's going to be a truthful person coming into your life with this energy, and I'm dropping the cards. Okay. Feel in July though, you're going to maybe feel a bit like there's something that you can't express to people, that you're suffering in silence with something. I feel like this is a very wave of emotions. There's some really good energy here. There's some love coming in. But I feel like you've found out some truth perhaps at the start of July that you're just kind of, you're not sure on, and it's making you suffer in silence. But know that you don't have to. Know that you're not a burden, guys, okay? Because sometimes we can feel like we don't want to express how we really feel to people because we think it may be like too much energy on them. But you know, this is telling you that you don't need to suffer in silence. You've got this love in your life as well that's going to be really, really positive. And it's hopeful, guys. This is a really hopeful month. You're going to feel really good, but there's a bit of suffering here too. But I think once you express how you feel, then there'll be hope, and it'll be like, so I feel like this could be the start of July for you. There may be some like things that you're not expressing, but you know the truth will set you free, okay? So as we go deeper into the reading, more comes out into the reading. So the truth will set you free, and you don't need to suffer in silence. That love is there. This person coming into your life is going to be, it's going to be quite, like, it's going to be quite abundant, this love. This love is going to be quite fulfilling, and it's going to bring you so much hope because you felt like you couldn't speak up. You felt like you didn't even know you could speak your truth and not have to suffer. But once you have let that out, there's hope, and you feel like, oh, a weight is off your shoulders. And the universe. So you guys, like, you can manifest into your life whatever you desire. You just need to trust in the universe. And I think you're going to have a connection with that. And there's going to be things come into your life that you didn't know would, but you kind of did manifest it without you realizing. And that could be this love interest that I feel that you're going to have come into your life. I think it is about trusting in the universe, the truth. Like, if there's some truth either has come out or you need to speak your truth, it's all divine. Like, all of this is divinely happening, but you need to, like, speak up. Don't suffer in silence. But it's saying that you are going to be suffering in silence a little bit. But you've got the abundance card from the mermaids, and that feels like this hope card, the love begins card, and the abundance. I feel that you're going to come into so much love, so much joy, and so much abundance in material things as well, that you're going to feel so good and so balanced, because this truth card, it's got weighing scales on it, and it shows me that things are in balance. So this is kind of like maybe the truth has come out with something, and it's kind of like balancing the karma, and that you feel, you know, hopeful that life is good again, you know, because, and here it says go with the flow. Okay, so what I'm seeing is this person's going to come into your life, this love interest, and you need to go with the flow of it, because this has this water pouring on this card into a flowing river. And I think just go with the flow of this situation, kind of just let it be, kind of just go with the flow, because you're going to feel really hopeful in this situation, and it's going to make you feel really good. But I think that the really key thing here in July is to just see what happens. It's exciting, but just see what happens. You may have been hurt in your past with this suffering in silence, so you're not sure. But no, this is going to give you hope, because it's not always going to be that way. Not everyone is the same, guys. Like, we must know that. Not everyone is the same. But I also feel like you're going to have hope this month, because you're going to see like life is brighter than you thought. I feel like this person may be a water sign, you know. There's so much water in these, because you've got the seeds of Mintaka, and it says, seeing potential, bringing the unconscious to light. Okay, truth. So basically, things are going to come out. It's all some truth. It's going to come out this month for you. And seeing potential. This could be the potential in the partner that you're with, because seeing the potential, kind of understanding that they may be right for you. And you know, the past is the past. So I think that's where you need to leave it in the past. This is a really positive. It's a really positive July for you guys. It's just the first part of suffering in silence you need to let go. But I feel like there's so much potential in this month. There's going to be perhaps a relationship. You're going to feel like money's coming in. You're going to feel abundance of love, of material things. You're going to feel so much more hope with the world and the universe. You're going to have faith in the universe, and you're going to feel loved. And ultimately, that's like the best feeling. I've just dropped so many cards. I'm so clumsy with my cards. But yeah, I think like this is going to be, you're going to feel really fulfilled in July. So the energy card you got was the thinking man. With this card, I see that you may be analysing things. You may be over-analysing things a little bit in July, but you need to go with the flow. The reminder is go with the flow, because that's super important. But also the person that comes into your life may be very knowledgeable, may be very wise, and may be very thoughtful, and very connected with the universe. So you also have the heart chakra card, guys. So I mean, this shows that you have a lot of love coming to you. You have a lot of green in this. And I think that's super important to know, that you're going to have a lot of love, a lot of just warmth in July. And I think that's super, super positive. Just when you do it from your heart space, more love comes back to you. And I think this is what this spread is showing me. And I'm just going to pull you a self-care card. Oh, I'm super excited for you guys. Like, I'd love to know in the comments below, like if you have a new relationship, or your relationship's blossoming, or how, like, if you become like really connected with love. Okay, so for your self-care card, you've got the burning bowl ritual. So what this is, it'll be a really good time. So this could be with the suffering in silence. So what I would say with this is it's really good to let things go, and this is when it's going with the flow as well. So trust in the universe. I think you need to have some trust in the universe. Go with the flow, and do a burning ritual. So what is a burning ritual? So basically, write down things you want to let go. This can be the things that you want to manifest into your life. This could be people you don't want to have connections with in your life anymore. This may be feelings you don't want to feel anymore. Just write down things that you don't want to hold on to in your life right now, and burn them and let them out to the universe. I would say that it's really good to let go of people that are no longer serving you in your life, feelings that are no longer serving you in your life, and write them down and burn them, and then you can move forward. Because I think with that will help with your suffering in silence. If you're feeling that you can't communicate, and although this is telling you that you can, I feel that it just means that you could write this down on paper and burn it and let it go. And then you can go with the flow, go with the trust of the universe, and just go from there. So you got the Archangel Ray, and it says, yoga and exercise are essential to your well-being, peace of mind and spiritual growth right now. So in the month of July, I see that you may be doing some more exercise, you may be doing some more yoga, or just exercise in general, and just movement, because movement is really, really key. So I feel that you're gonna maybe just work out more than you have been. But yeah, this month's gonna be good for you. It's gonna be a bit of a transformative month in terms of, you know, the love. And yeah, let me know below how your month goes, or if this resonates with you in some way already, let me know. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and I will speak to you next time. Thank you so much for watching, guys.